Hold on. Hello? Are we recording? Hold on. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Listen, I got one more thing to say before we move on from this situation, because I promise you I'm not talking about this shit no more.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
Again in life. But since we are on the subject, I do just want to say
Get it off your chest. You wrote it down?
No, I didn't write it down. What Ivy said was very true. We don't want you to fall. We want you to learn. You know, when bridges get burnt with me, it's just when people, you know, go out of their way to, you know, assassinate my character. But also, when it's just lies being told. There's no smear campaign. Like I want this is what I want you to learn. I want you to hold yourself accountable, right? Stop. Don't blame people for shit that you got yourself into. You know what I mean? That was just a deflection tactic to say it was a smear campaign. How did I start that? That's when I knew I don't fuck with this dude.
You can't even pronounce smear.
Man, shut up, man. Shut up. But I'm just saying that's yet another reason why it's like, God bless you. I wish you the best. But, you know, that bridge over here is burnt. Like, come on. You know that was not the case. But in order to deflect from whatever bullshit you had going on in your life, you wanted to throw that shit over here and have people looking at me nuts like I don't have things to do. You know what I mean? But don't ask me no more about that shit ever again. I don't want to talk about it. I got too many companies to run and too many of my friends to love and empower and respect and employ. Okay? Now let's pay some bills.
My good buddy, old pal, the Magneto to my Professor X. I heard Charlamagne go on a little rant, and I was disappointed because all I hear when any of my peers talk is how much they don't know. See, I'm never speaking from ego. I have one. But in matters of business, you have to remove it.
Definitely.
Because you want to make a sound decision. Ego would have me reacting to all of this bullshit y'all out there saying. But I don't. Because I know it's from ignorance, I know you don't know, and I know it's my job to tell you. I know that I have done that since the beginning of my career. Went and found something out, came back and told the people. Charlamagne, let me help you. I know that you have this healthy obsession with me. I know that you think we are competing. You might also think that we're fighting the same fight. You would be sadly mistaken in all three of those. This goes back to the Breakfast Club interview with Dame Dash. And he tried to tell y'all, but it went how it went when you're trying to explain something to people who just cannot imagine that.
Yeah.
Charlamagne, you're not going to get it because I own this. My most valuable, my most powerful, my most accomplished asset, I own it. Ownership. You see all these black people running around preaching ownership, ownership, ownership. There's a reason for it. You, my friend, work for iHeart and have for 10 years. I came in here one day and said, yo, Stephen A. Smith got $10 million a year. I see him on everything. He's doing the finals, Sports Center. He's interviewing athletes. He's fucking talking to Max. He's talking to this person. He's got a radio show. He's doing everything in the world. 10 million? Well, yeah, when you don't own some shit.
Yeah.
We got that part. But let's zero in on what it means. Charlamagne, you broke an entire radio station. Number one, morning drive, 10 years in a row. I asked him when I spoke to him, do you think you're paid properly for the work that you've done? How much y'all make up there? You ain't got to answer it. You don't have to answer it. I know, y'all know, go to sleep and think about it. But 10 years at number one, breaking a radio station, breaking a network because it's iHeart.
Right.
They also have a podcast division. See, Charlamagne, for me, Joe would never do that because it signifies conflict of interest. Whoa, the radio has a podcast department.